Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to build the wheel assembly for the tires. This is really easy to do. You're going to take one of the T's, you're going to put the little piece of carbon like this inside the T, and this is pretty easy to do, and then the wheel goes on here like so, and then the brace goes on like this. So this will be the final assembly, and what you're going to do to glue it all together, and this is just the method that I like to do. I don't like to put glue on here and then slide this down because you risk the chance of gluing the tire together. So what I like to do is take a little Gorilla super glue, and what I like to do to this one is I'm actually going to put the Gorilla Glue in the back side of the hole here, just a drop like that, and then I push the tire, push the brace through it so it actually meets up with the glue on the back side, and then pull it in and out a couple times, because this what allows us to do is get the glue on the brace but without smearing it down on the wheel, and then wipe off the excess. A little rag here like this. And then just like let it dry. And this way, by doing it this way, the wheel turns out nice and free too. And then we'll set that aside and we'll do the next one the same way. Again, what we do is we take the pin here and we just press it down inside this. And what I do is I don't glue this piece on. I like to leave it loose, and that way if I ever have to take the tire off or something goes wrong with it, I can do it. And then we're going to put, again, we're going to put the tire on here, put the wheel on with the hub side down. And then what we're going to do on the back side of here, again, we're going to put a little super glue just in the hole here. Just a drop. Just to put some inside the hole like that. It'll start running down inside, and that's okay. And then we're going to put it on top of the post, like so. Don't glue it, and then just move it back and forth. It just puts enough glue inside there to hold it. And what I like about the Gorilla Glue, it sets up in about 20 seconds or so, so it gives you a little bit of time to work with it. I just start moving it back and forth till I feel it starting to stick, and then I know it's getting ready to kick off, so then I stop moving it. You can feel it getting sticky now inside there, so it's getting ready to kick off. Gives you a couple of seconds. And this is, again, this is Gorilla Super Glue. You can get this at Michael's or any craft store. Okay, so now that's locked in there tight. Okay, so now what we're going to do next is we're going to install the landing gear. And the landing gear, there's just a little groove here and here, and this just gets pressed into here like so. So what I like to do is just take a little sandpaper, just rough this up a little bit, because that way the super glue will sit on there better. And then just put a little bit of super glue on here. Doesn't take much, just coat it like so. And then just press it in here like this. And give it a couple turns to let the super glue go all the way around it like that, as you can see this. And then I'll do the other one the same way. Just give a little rub with the sandpaper here. And then put just a little drop of super glue on here. Connector here. Again, turn it around a couple times to put a nice even coat of glue on there, like that. And we're going to let that dry, and then we'll go on to the next step. So that's how you assemble the landing gear. So I have two matching landing gear here now. So I'm going to let that dry for a couple seconds, and then we'll come on and we'll do the next part. is we're going to take some more of my Love That I Love foam tack glue. It's good for carbon and stuff like that. And what I'm going to do is just put a drop of foam tack glue here. Push a little bit down inside the hole, and we're going to do that on the other side. And we're going to just press these little retainers into place so I can still see the hole. Do one on both sides. You can even use the carbon to line these up, like so. Okay, then you're going to put a little bit more foam tack glue on just the carbon piece here. What's nice about using foam tack glue too is it gives you a while. You don't have to panic, and this is a rubber-based glue, so when you glue everything together, it gives you a little way. I don't like using CA on EPP because it's kind of brittle, so we're going to slide this through. We'll do this side first. Push it down in the hole. Line up the tire here. We're going to do the same one on this side here. Going to put a little foam tack glue on the carbon. It just gives me something to work with here. Push it through the hole here. Go down, put it in the hole. Like so. Line that tire up, straighten everything out. This is the tire. This is the wheel assembly. So it's in the little hole here in the bottom. This is the wheel assembly, and I've straightened them up so the wheels are straight. You can see this from here. And then what I'll do is I'm going to let that set up for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to put in the braces here. These actually go on the side, and this actually gives some more strength here to the middle of the frame. So I'll let this sit for a couple seconds, and I'll go back and glue those in, and we'll come back. Okay, so we're back. You can see where I've actually now glued in the small little carbon braces on top of the wheels. I did that on the left side, and you can see it here on the right side. Hopefully you can pick that up. You can see the little horseshoe collar on top there. So now we're done with the wheel assembly. Okay, so the next part we're going to do is we're going to glue on the wheel pants. And these are just that's a piece of EPP foam that I've glued on here with foam tack glue. These are the pieces here, and this one will actually be glued onto this side here, like so. And then the last thing we're going to do to finish the wheel assembly, oops, on the front of the wheels, they actually have some wheel skirts. So we'll put these on, and we'll do that step. And these are just going on again with the foam tack glue. We'll do that step, and we'll come back again. Okay, so you can see I've glued on the wheel pants now too, and the outside little wheel pant. Again, just using foam tack glue. So we're going to let all this dry, and then we'll go on to the next step.